Reports have emerged that actress Melissa McCarthy is now in talks to appear in the upcoming female-led Ghostbusters remake. Said to be a reimagining of the classic with no continuity connection between them, McCarthy has been rumored for a role since the first reports of the project emerged. The new film is being directed by McCarthy's Bridesmaids and the Heat director Paul Feig. John Byers saw Melissa McCarthy possibly joining Ghostbusters.
Well, ignoring the fact that I'm not excited about the project at all in the first place and just going on this notion, sure, I buy it. I mean, there's a reason why everybody's been talking about her name ever since they announced this whole thing, because it makes sense. She would be a good fit for a project like this. She's also had great success working with Paul Feig, right? So that whole thing, look, maybe I just haven't been paying a lot of attention. What jumped out to me about the report, though, is that I've always had in my head somewhere that this was going to be in the continuity of Ghostbusters, that this is going to be 30 years later. There's a new generation of Ghostbusters, and they're all women, and stuff like that. I didn't really realize that, they're sweeping the old continuity away. None of that is there. This is a fresh new take on Ghostbusters. I gotta admit, it increases my interest in it a little bit, seeing as they get a completely clean piece of paper that they can just write and draw whatever they want on it. That's cool, so sure, I'll buy it, Mark.
Yeah, I'm cool with the fact that it's a total reboot, first of all, because it doesn't mean that you at home have to throw away your Ghostbuster Blu-rays. It doesn't mean that. This is just this movie's universe, and I think it's a smarter way to do it than to have a male cast be the Ghostbusters. We've talked about all this stuff for weeks. With Melissa McCarthy, I think this is the perfect vehicle for her, because I think she can be a leading woman in her own right, and she can star in her own movie, but having her in a franchise like this, where you get to have her interact and play off of other women like she did in Bridesmaids, or like she did in The Heat, that is the perfect vehicle for her, where she can just kind of stand in the corner and knock down threes all day. I think she's going to be great.
Shep?
I think Melissa McCarthy is perfect for this. I was really excited to hear that Ghostbusters was getting a reboot as opposed to a 30-year sequel.
Right.
And I was really actually happy that, I mean, I love Ghostbusters and I love Dan Aykroyd, but I think his obsession with the Ghostbusters 3 thing really got tiring to keep reading about it for like the last 15 years.
Yeah.
It got tiring, and it was like, to me, it's extra refreshing.
15 years of any minute now.
I know.
It's coming.
It's going to happen. Oh, your guys are going to love it. It's like an entire universe. All right, all right. You know, it's like, even if this is part of like Earth 1, Earth 2, Earth 3, if there's a billion different, Ghostbusters universes and this is one of them, I think Melissa McCarthy's perfect, and having an all-female cast just switches it up just enough where it'll have a brand new kind of flavor to it. So I'm all for it.
I think I might be a sell on this if it wasn't for the fact that Paul Feig is directing it. Because I agree with you. Melissa McCarthy can carry a film. But then when she kind of set off to do it without Feig directing her, we got Tammy. And she floundered, and Tammy did not work. But she's still got all that talent. So the fact that she's going to be working with this guy again, that she's had her greatest success with so far, I think that bodes well. So that's why I'm going to give it a buy.
Hey everyone, if you like this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.